Right, another box from eBay. Have a guess what this will be? Yep, that's right, another iPod. We're going to see what condition this is in. Oh. Brown paper packaging this time. Oh, a bit of bubble wrap, that'll do us. Bit better package than the last couple. I think this is a black one. Don't know what sort of condition it's in or what any faults that might be on it. But I paid outright just 30 quid for it. Oh, it's a bit scratched. Oh, it's got the thicker back on it too. Oh, the whole button's missing. See that? The whole button's missing. It's got a decent case though. The case is not that scratched. Okay. Let's have a look at it. We'll put that back in there. Does it turn on? Does it heck? Well, it's been open because the insert there has gone a bit inside the case, but I have actually got a thick 80 gig hard drive that might do this. Let's plug it in, see if anything happens with it. Never know, the hard drive might be okay, to be honest. Might just be a couple of cosmetic bits on it, soon see. Oh, we've got an Apple logo. No clicking from the drive yet. Doesn't. Oh, there we go. What we got? We've got the support thing. Yeah, apple.com support iPod. So it probably is the drive. It's saying low battery as well. Let's see if we can boot it into disk analysis. Saying very low battery actually. Do you know what? I'm not going to mess around with that. I'm just going to take it apart. See what's inside. See what needs doing to it. That's the way we work. Let's have a look. This is not going to take much getting apart by the look of it. It really isn't. No, I didn't think it was. Didn't think it would. It has got a thick hard drive in it. This. I've got one of these hard drives that I use as a test drive, so I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's take the battery cable off. There's the battery. That looks like that is a new battery. Still got the sticker on it. What the heck? So, why is the hold button missing? Let's not worry about that for a minute. Oh. Let's undo the speaker wire. There's no clicking from that hard drive, but I'll tell you what, we'll try a test hard drive, innit? Let's try this bad boy, see how we get on with this. Put that in, press that down. I always unplug this and end up having to plug it back in again. Yeah, there's the broken bit of the, it's come out all together now, it's broken, so that needs fixing. Let us put this back in here, see what we get. Try that same magic, it said low battery, didn't it? Let's try this. Plug that in, see what happens with that. Oh, been a bit temperamental there. Oh, now it's flashing all over the place. Let's try plugging it in. Probably a hardware error here. There we go, plug that in. Oh, starting up now. There we go. Connect to iTunes. Another hardware, another hard drive trouble. Alright, we might be able to just absolutely fix this. Yeah. I'm going to put the other hard drive back in and try and get it to disk facility. Now we've got a decent battery in it. See if it tells us anything. Let's try plugging this battery back in. See what happens. Actually, I'll put it on power as well. Put it back on power. The power cable in. Right, let's see if we can get a test thing up. It is quite scratched, this fascia, actually. Oh, it's gone to that support thing again. Oh, it will do. I've got the old. Oh, I've got a new hard drive in. It shouldn't be doing that. Let's try resetting it and then going into disk mode. I just thought I'd show you this. I've just been taking it apart and I took the tape up here as usual, and it was already snapped off, because I can tell that because of the paper at the end and no silver. Well, that's an earthing for the wheel. That you've got an earth there, you've got an earth here. I can show you. It's a good thing that's happened because I can show you how to fix this. It is quite easy. So I shall show you in a bit how to fix that. Okay. Right, I've got it stripped down and I'm going to put it under the microscope and see what we can find. So let's look at the motherboard. Everything seems to look okay. Just a bit bothered about the fact that this has been scratched out, but and the same there as well. I don't know what that's all about. You can still see it, but it just looks like there's a marker put over it for some reason. Look at the other side and you can see there what I was talking about. Tape has snapped off, or the silver bit, but I'm not worried about that. I can sort that. That's it, very easily sorted. Yeah, it looks fine. I shall go and get some aluminium foil and I'll show you how we'll fix that. That is a very easy fix, that. Okay. Just give me a minute, I'll go and get some aluminium foil and I'll come back. Right, so I'm going to show you how to do this now. So, let me just switch my microscope back on record. There we go. Right, so, piece of ordinary tin foil, I've cut off the finished sliver, as you can see there. Okay, so I'm going to get some Captain tape. I need to make sure this is not oversized. Cut that off and cut that off. Needs to fit between the buttons. Let's just chop a bit of this off. Come on, spin. That's it. Chop that rough end off. What you do is you get your little sliver of tin foil and you place it on a sec. Fat fingers again. Put this in shot. You place it on there like that. Get it in position like that, and then you take your Captain tape and you basically stick it to there like that. So your buttons are still operating, not a problem. And then what you do then, let's clock the microscope, then you can see what I'm doing. Let's bring you down a bit so you can get a closer look. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put it back in the frame. So it goes back in the frame, make sure everything's together, and then where the captain tape is there, just peel it over like that. If it overlaps onto the circuit board, just trim it back. Too big those scissors. Put it like that. We'll use my snips and snip off what we don't. Snip off what we don't need. There we go. And then it leaves it on the back of the frame like that, and that's it basically. That is now earthed again. That's just holding it in place. That's how you fix that. It is very simple. So there's a click wheel. So let's take this out of here. There we go, that's in now. Make sure it's all the way in, put the bail down. There we go. Press that into place so it sticks. And then we'll go for the frame again. Pull that over and attach it all back onto the frame again. There we go. And as you can see, the captain tape just folds over again, so I've got that connection again. So there's your click wheel. So what I'm going to do, reassemble it, give it another test. So I'll come back to you in a sec. Okay, so it's back together. And look at that, iTunes store again. So it does work. I'm wondering whether it was a click wheel problem. I'm going to do the little bits and pieces on it. It is working. It is going to connect to iTunes, so I'm quite happy with that. Let's take that out. Take the drive out. I'll address the bits. In the so let's take these screws out to get the bits that are broken off. Plastic come off with that. They come out. We have a whole button missing, so this whole assembly is going to have to come out. And this looks like it's broke as well, to be honest. Don't think that would cause hardware issues. I think it's just to affect the, see there's no tape on that. So yeah, you can see there that the whole button is missing. There is no whole button on it. So we're back on this iPod again. Put that to one side. So this new, I have ordered a new here. Got a new headphone socket and this is a new bezel for the bottom. Big bag to put it in, but there it is. I'd say new one, it's a used one, but it's in better condition than the other one was. Well, the screw got stuck in it. I've got a brand new back plate. It's got 30 gig on it because that's what I'm going to be making it into, and it's A1136, which is what the model was. So we'll put the bezel in first. So that I believe goes in that way. Got a new one of these on, or a better condition one than you had on previously. These screws are a nightmare the size of them. There we go. That's in the other. That's the bezel put on. That's a new bezel on it. So it looks right again now. Right, so I have got a new headphone set with a hole switch on, which I didn't have before. I've had to get a black one, but that doesn't matter because it's going into a red housing. It's going to be a red housing on this eventually. do is screw it into here. So we fit the headphone socket up to there, get a screw, and the headphone socket up to there, and then we screw it in that one into there like that. There we go. So that is now in there like that. And then this bit, that's going to be your headphone socket. And then this is the hold switch. And then I need one more to go into the side bit to hold it in. And that goes into there. There we go. And there we've got a new hold switch fitted. Moves fine. It's a bit big, so we just snip that back a bit. There we go. And we need to turn that upwards. So there we go. That's a new headphone setting or headphone socket. So stripped it down again, click wheels off, got my new click wheel here, but I ain't using the white centre button on this. I have a custom front I'm going to be putting on it, which is red, so I need to pinch the red centre button that comes with it, the new click wheel. Okay, and I'm going to get my custom front that I've bought for it. And I'm going to take the red centre button out of there to put in this click wheel. Okay, so I've stuck the button into the wheel like that. So what I'm going to do now is attach this click wheel to the device. There we go, so it's in now. Push the little bail down to lock it in, and then we position that, stick it to the board, bring it around, and there we have it. So what we need to do now is put this back on here, position that through there, position that in the right place, squeeze, looks like it's right, stick the caption tape down with the earthers on, there we go, that's it, it is in. So what we do now is put the screen back in. Okay, so we'll put the screen cable back in. That goes in there. Push the bail down. Excellent, that's locked in. Now then, let's get the new casing. So this is the new red custom case. I need to take some plastic off the screen like that, and then we are going to position the click wheel to make sure it all goes in correctly. Right, I'll screw this back up. You don't want to see me putting 6 screws in this. Okay, so off camera I've assembled it all again. I'm not going to be closing it up because I need to change the hard drive yet. I just want to test this, see that it's working. So let me get my cable out. I always use a brand new cable to test them, because then I can enough guarantee that the cable's okay. So let's put the cable in and see what happens. I've got the test hard drive in again. There we go. Connect to iTunes. So I think what I'll do, I'll go to the computer, see if I can restore it with this hard drive in. If it works, then I know all I've got to do is change the hard drive over and restore it again. So I shall try that and come back to you in a minute. brought it back off iTunes, Apple Music, and there you can see, let's get it on, you see, click wheel working perfectly. It's all reloaded. There's no music on it obviously, but it's got all the software repaired back onto it. So that's pretty much a success. I'm not going to seal it all up at the minute because I'm waiting for a compact flash adapter so I can put an SD card in it. I'm not leaving that driving that's in because that's my test drive. Okay, so here we are. It's all been closed up. And there it is, all nice and working. And just to prove that we can do everything on it, I have downloaded a video. There you are, you can see the video working. That's a music video. Yeah. And then we keep going back on it. And we can go up to music. We'll go for songs. And let's see, let's do a bit of ABBA. Tested the headphones, it does work. Plastic stuck in the headphone socket there. There we go, headphones in. Play it. You hear that? It's playing fine. Now then, I had a little bit of trouble with it because the card I put in it originally didn't work properly. So I've gone out and bought a SanDisk 64 gig. So I've actually had to put a 64 gig card in it. Let us go to the settings and see if I can show you that click the about button, and you'll see now that there are 59.3 gigs. It only shows in 10 gig increments, so it's 60 gig now. Oh, shouldn't have done that, hang on. Yeah, it's 60 gig, but it is working fine. So that is now going to go on eBay with the purple one and see what happens. The purple one hasn't sold yet, but we'll see what happens. We'll maybe reduce the price a little. But yeah, all done and dusted. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.